Hello everybody, welcome back to part 2 of leg number 3 on the big journey from Penzance all the way up to either Mallaig or Inverness. So far it's just been me on the sort of past few legs, but once we get to Reading I will hand you over into the capable hands of Megasim, most likely at the moment. So we're just waiting for a train to clear the section ahead of us. It's a late running Plymouth to Paddington service. So the one which left, I suppose, 25 minutes before us, which is a bit of a slower service. It should hopefully, I checked it, had a little cheeky look at the map, it was just leaving Castle Cary. Castle Cary? Cary? So it should hopefully be out the way fairly soon, and then we can then continue. And I'm hoping that stops at Westbury, so we can just completely avoid it. Get past it. Come on, signal. Yeah, we're just waiting for that to change, and then we'll be off. There it is, though. HST. Looking glamorous, and there we go. Let's go. Still a single yellow. But it popped to green in time. Probably not. Let's kill the HST, put it full throttle. And we're due into Reading, I believe, in about 1 hour 10 minutes. Yeah, 8:58 we're due in. So we've still got quite a way ahead of us, but it is non-stop. I don't know if that will make it feel faster or slower, because we're not really, you know, just all the way, non-stop. Nothing to break it up. I'm going to save the game because the case is on top of my PC. This is always trouble. DVD, there we go. So we got a 90, then up to 100 again. And yeah, hopefully we can get past that HST at Westbury. So that's at about 18 miles. So I think we go on the avoiding line. So hopefully that train ahead of us will go in there and then we can shoot past it. Hopefully. So nice and steady in case the next signal is red. Here's Castle Cary. Is it Castle Cary or Castle Cary? Those bushes are just appearing and disappearing. Well, we don't stop here. Although the signal might be red ahead though. Which it's not. It looks like at the moment it's yellow unless I'm looking at another one. Yeah, yellow. Good. Through there we go. I think that's like the first station since Taunton. Very sort of sparsely dotted along this route. Not so far. Come on, go green. Be nice. Or even double yellow. Well, I don't know if you even get double aspect signalling on here. Probably not. It's real, yeah, it's all single aspect probably. So of the long distances between the stops. So get up to about 50 and just let it coast. See the next signal on our track map. So we go a bit slower, we'll let that train get ahead a bit and hopefully our one will pop to green. Hopefully. So I want to get back up to 100. So 1 hour 8 minutes to Reading. So it's quite a long stretch. I mean, this is, well, not no. The longest stretch I think was Penzance to Plymouth. That was about 2 hours 10 minutes in the end. Whereas this one's 2 hours. Well, this one's about the same actually. But this one just, well, distance-wise, this is blows the other ones out the park. This is 137 miles, this segment. Whereas South Devon was about, what was the South Devon? Can't remember how many miles that one was. Well, I know Penzance to Plymouth was about 80 miles. I think South Devon was 50 something miles, I think. So this one is sort of the last two put together, but just a lot quicker. Once we're not stopped, well, once we're out of the way of this train. Nice and steady up to the next signal. And I believe this scenario is set in the summer of 2010. So a modern-ish scenario. I had to swap out the HST for the new one though. And that is green for us. So up to 100. Hopefully up to 100. So the RPMs are going up nicely. Cool. Great Western. Such a nice livery though, this one. One of the best for first Great Western. But I think that the vinyl or something like kept, it was causing issues like leaking or something down onto the bits down here. So they had to get rid of it. No passenger view either. $15 miles to Westbury and 76 miles to Reading. It's like, it's a long way. So far today I've gone all the way from Penzance, so it's been a long old day of train sim, but it's been good, and it'll be good once it all sort of goes together in the playlist with everybody else. So after this, Mega Sim's going to take us to Paddington, and then from there Neil's going to take us on the Bakerloo up to Harrow and Wildstone, and then from there Richie's going to take us up to Milton Keynes, and then I was then going to take you from Milton Keynes to New Street, Birmingham New Street, but that might change because I've done these bits here. And then yeah, Richie up to on the Cross City up to Lichfield Trent Valley, and then the West Coast Main Line Trent Valley to Stafford. Tintin Stafford up to Preston, which I think is a fairly long old stretch. And then Paul, train sim driver, up to, what's this one here? Up to bloody AWS going on. Paul up to Carlisle. This one, I don't know what this one is. Britain. And then Tintin again, from Carlisle up to Glasgow, another sort of long stretch. All the West Coast Main Line bits are fairly long. And then what we got, and I think then once we get up to Glasgow Central, again got Neil TV8. He's going to do a nice little circle off the Cathcart Circle, just to basically get another TSW route in the mix. And then a little run on the Glasgow subway. No idea who's doing that yet. And then Glasgow Queen Street to Helensburgh Upper, which again was going to be me, but I've said, I put my name aside and said, well, someone else could do that because I've done this like long bit here. I don't want to be too much. And then I think, yeah, Paul's going to do the rest up to Mallaig from Helensburgh Upper across both of the West Highland Line routes. And then Stilton Denaring with the Carl line is going to be included from Carl of Lacoste to Inverness. But I think Tintin had a bit of an interest in that, so that may happen. So lots of journeys ahead, and if you do end up watching the full journey from Penzance to Inverness or Mallaig, then bloody hats off to you, because that is going to be a long old journey. And again, I'm sure someone will comment saying, well, you could have just gone up through Bristol and then Birmingham. It's on train sim, it is. But then you sort of skip out that whole section of TSW, which is sort of nice to get a bit of TSW included. And also just the fact we're going into London then back out is sort of cool as well, getting the tube involved. 12 miles to Westbury. Or the avoiding line at Westbury. 1 hour to Reading. I don't want to see any more yellows until Reading. So how many miles is that? We got 72 miles in 60 minutes. And it's not really moved the time either, so. There's the Cat Ace. We'll try and knock something over at some point. Yeah, DSD. Over an hour since Exeter. That's back up to 100 miles an hour as well, which is nice. There you go, 100 miles an hour. And we're going downhill, so we should keep the speed as well. Another line joining uphill, whatever line this is. Not 125 along here though. Would be nice to see a bit of 125 running. But 100's okay. I doubt the 100's going to last though, considering we got an hour and it's only 72 miles. I imagine it'll probably come down to about 80, 90 somewhere along here. Obviously coming into Reading as well, it's going to be a bit slower. The door open if you want as well, get a bit of fresh air in. Cool. Yeah, just sit back and relax. I mean, there's not really much to do on this stretch. I mean, it is 100 miles an hour. We're non-stop. So sit back, relax, cup of tea, get a few biscuits, pause it quickly and then get a cup of tea or whatnot, or literally just go get a cup of tea, come back and we'll still be going probably 100 miles an hour. Same sort of scenery. So you won't miss much. We've got Westbury in about 7 miles. Although we are just going past it, not stopping at it. Maybe next time we'll have to do Paddington to Penzance via Bristol. Do it that way round, if there is a full service from one end to the other. Because I think on the Western Main Line route, I think it is literally Paddington to Penzance. So, yeah, if there's like one long scenario, maybe we'll have to give that a go. FPS has come down a bit, although gone straight back up. quite good on this route, sort of 50 or so. Good. The thing is, we've still got, I think, yeah, the same mileage. We've got 65 miles. I think that's the same length as going from Marseille to Avignon on the LGV Med route on Train Sim World. I think that's 63 miles. So we've still got the whole length for that to go. To put it into perspective. We shall get there. Cool. Try and get a photo on the flyover as well. Assuming it's a flyover, not sort of a duck under. That will be coming up quite soon, 3 miles. Still 100 miles an hour. Definitely be able to do this HUDless next time. Not being too difficult. And it's all fairly flat along. Well, it's a bit of a, it's, you know, barely a gradient. There we go. Yeah, hopefully there'll be no more yellows either. Although I'm assuming that train ahead of us has gone into Westbury, which is yeah, it has. So as long as it stays there and doesn't get ahead of us, good. Let me get straight past it. Now it'll be a duck under or a flyover. Coming up to it, and I think it is a just going under the other line. Yeah, we're going straight on. Well, hopefully we are. There we go. Imagine you're approaching, all of a sudden the junction goes that way, that. Oh no. Not any good. Absolutely floor on it. Now we've got a 90 coming up as well. And a 110, hooray. That's probably when we're joining up with the other line again. Impressive though. Two little shots again. Cool. So we come around this corner as a yellow, just no. Yeah, alright, there we go, DSD. $50 minutes to Reading. Still says 58 was due then, that literally has not changed. Well, I was saying that the scenario was 105 minutes long. So if we do get there early, that's nice, but I don't think we would get there early. What on earth's that? Was that a funnel or something over there? Yeah, the scenario length was 105 minutes, but it's saying we'll get to Reading at 58. So, yeah, if we do end up being there early, then cool, but... I mean, how many miles is it off now? Newbury 41 miles, that's 58. Yeah, surely not. Some sort of industrial complex there. What's that it did? I mean, let me look on real-time trains to see how long it is. Because I'd imagine we'll probably just get stuck behind another train, and that's why it says 58. And it's not changing either. Well, that might be saying that because we've got the go via locations. Let me have a look. At, oh, we've got not National Rail. Faster route. That's not going to work at this time. It's like 10 PM, so there probably won't be any trains. I might as well give it a go. Exeter. No. What about Exeter's arrivals? Exeter. Interesting to see. Anything from London? Yes. Oh, that's a stopper. Great. So that is 2 hours, but that's a stopper. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Still impressed by the drivers of the Cornish Main Line in real life in the HST. I mean, that was just like a roller coaster. Because yeah, from Penzance all the way through to Plymouth, and then even to be honest onwards to Newton Abbot, it's just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, round and round. It's just like, wow, to the drivers who drive that in real life. In the HST, which doesn't have great braking. That is something quite cool. Right, let's get a flyby shot. This is fairly straight along here, isn't it? Nice and easy. Get back in. Here is already 37 miles. Just looking at how quick it's coming down at 54 miles now. So we're now closer to Reading than we are Exeter. Let's get another flyby shot because we are going at pretty terrific speed. Get it from this bridge here if we can, or near enough. Lovely. Yeah, pop that down. But it's quite cool because once we get to Reading, we can tell we've driven a whole service from Penzance to Paddington, or at least we've driven, you know, across, but on train sim. The amount of times we've done Reading to Paddington and vice versa, we've done that so many times on TSW, and this is sort of just filling that massive gap we haven't done. So that's quite cool. To think we've then done a whole, we've driven the whole thing within a train sim game. Which I mean is very impressive. Penzance all the way to Paddington is on train sim. Now you get the tiny little, well, there's two bits within train sim at the very start and the very end. Obviously on train sim world you've got Paddington to Reading, and then you've also got Penzance to St Austell. So you've only got about 90 minutes of it. Of the 5 hours or so it takes. Got 100 coming out. And if there'll be any sort of warning board for that. Always love a good warning board. more path forward as they're also known. There we do. Right, assume, yeah, there you go. Actually, that was for a 90, I think. 90 after. Oh, stay at 110. That was nice. Oh, that goes back up to 100 after that 90. So a bit of a twisty bit, I suppose. Nice along this route. Yeah, scenic. Oh, there's a warning for a 90, so the other one must have been for the 100. Yeah, certainly have to do this again at some point, maybe in the IET, or in a 158 or 150. Oh, that would take considerably longer. 110 again. Well, they're saying that, do you even get stopper services in like a 150 or 158 along here? Or even in the 166? Well, I think the 166 can actually run Paddington to Paignton services. Sounds mad, but I think a few months ago there was like a IET or something broken down or something. They're basically out of trains, so they stuck a 166 on like a Paignton to Paddington service, which I suppose for the majority of the route it will go the same speed as the HST, or a little bit under. Loads of whistle boards along here. Lots of different foot crossings. $110. Different views on this train. This is, yeah, the AP HST MTU pack, which is like 30 quid, which I did think, I mean, that's actually one of the reasons why I didn't get it, because I thought we weren't going to drive it much, but since we got it, we've been doing quite a lot of it. And it does crop up in a lot of scenarios now, so worth having. Also for the Midland Main Line South, the EP for that. Oh, so that's not a yellow, is it? Oh, I thought it was a yellow for a second on that signal. That's just the way that light was coming through. What is it? Green. Was that an old railway going off there? Looks like it. I can't remember what I was saying now. Forgot. Rambling on about something. Oh yes, the Midland Main Line South EP. Yeah, we need to get back to that. The trouble is with that route, it lags quite a bit, which is annoying. Because on there you've got the AP MTU pack, but we can also make the most of the Gold Star Trains HST upgrade pack, or cab upgrade pack, which I think is for the VP 185 EP. Look at the little loop here. Nothing waiting in it for us. You got a little yard here as well. A bit more going on. Another little flyby shot. As it's sort of, oh my god, the DVD's going off. Spam that. We did press that, so I hope that's not slammed the brakes on. But it has. Really? We literally pressed it. That's annoying. Because I pressed the brakes. It's always when we want to get a nice flyby shot as well. Hang on, we might actually come to a stop. I'm counteracting it. No, we're right actually. Well, we won't get a flyby shot now because it's blooming done that. Little bugger. Always as we want to get a flyby shot. It's like, wow. And they're going off again, yeah, the nerve to go off again. Oh, we got speed back up now. This train does take a little while to speed up. Made it all nicely going well though. Well, it's still going well. Luckily we didn't come to a stop. Passengers might have spilled their coffee a tiny bit, but should be okay. The weird thing is I did press E, it just didn't go through. It's just weird. 41 miles from Reading. Then we get a flyby shot here. I bet it will go off again. Look, it did. Let's spam it. She spammed it. Oh my god, now AWS is going off. Is that really? Just want to get a flyby shot. Right, let's get a some general shots. Spam the button again. So this is ETA 858 and it just doesn't seem to be changing from 858. Through whatever station that was. Have a whistle board as well. Sneaky little one. Save the game. I reckon we'll get to like the outskirts of Reading, then we'll just follow a slow service all the way into Reading. Hence the reason why the time isn't changing on there. Because it knows we're going to follow or wait for something. It can predict the future. Got a grumpy looking cat who's looking at me. She's like, why didn't you let me out? You gotta wait half an hour and then we're at Reading, then you can go out. She's looking up like, what are you doing? It's flying along here though. It's just so quick. And we've got something like 37 miles. So we've done 100 miles since Exeter. Wow. 100 miles. And only just 37 to go. So we're sort of getting more within the local area now. Or at least probably coming within the area which would be described as like Reading Council or something. Or soon enough. Within the next 10 miles. Or like a Reading area postcode. If Reading has its own postcode. Like RG or something. RG or I don't know. Is there a Reading postcode? RG1 or something. We're down to 90. We've got 80 coming up as well. As you can tell, I'm brewing a cold a bit. Again. Bit of a curve here round to the right. Oh, and we've got 70 as well. It's getting a bit slower. That 110 couldn't last forever. Oh, there's the 100 coming up again over there. It's a bit of a slow bit here. Bit of slowness before we can go fast again. What's that now? What's the signal? Oh, really? AWS is going off as we paused it. This might end well. No, I think we got it. Why is that going off? Probably a warning board for a 7, so we passed. Possibly. Must be something important for the 70 though. Was it a junction or something coming out? Oh, this bit here. You got some sort of canal off to the right there as well. Cool. Nice lock there as well. And up to 100 again once we're around this corner. Nice. The thing which killed the canal, right next to it. And it is 14 miles to Newbury and 31 miles to Reading. It's still saying 58.17 in there as well. It's pretty adamant that that is 58. So there, cool. But again, if you've watched this far on this leg, thanks all for remaining in. As yeah, we will slowly be working our way up to either Malag or Inverness, across other ambassadors who will be linked. Hopefully there'll be a playlist as well, so you can sort of keep up to date with which parts, and there should be a playlist. Seems like a new station, or new at the time. This is set in 2010, I think. This route, Bedwin, this one. Cool. Now we got 90 coming up. This is just fast along here. It's quite nice. After sort of the previous 3 hours of the journey, where it was a bit slow and it was a bit sort of just fast. That's a very nice welcome change. Loads of whistle boards. One for 90. So if it crashes like right at the end, that will be annoying. Hopefully it doesn't, but you never know. At least the stations are a bit closer to one another now, so if it did crash, I could sort of just do a quick drive from one of these other stations. $43,004. Now for the 80. Cool. And we got a 75 coming up as well. 75, then a 90. Maybe 100 again. Fingers crossed for 100 again. 9 miles to Newbury and 26 miles to Reading. So that's the same as, we're near enough the same as going Brighton to Gatwick now. So, not far. Down. Cool. Quite a built up area we're coming into. And there's a slow service as well. A 165 or 166. I assume there must be a station coming. It must be a station for this place. Yeah, here we are. Whatever this place is, this is Hungerford. And up to 90. We got less than 30 minutes now to Reading. Oh, hang on, is that a yellow? What's that all about? Single yellow. And that's why we get there at 58, because we'll see us following something. Got the brakes on. I don't think we would. No, it's definitely not the one up from Plymouth. Won't be that. Can't just be a clear through run. Oh, we got 110 there. That was nice. Following the canal still. But yeah, and that's why the time hasn't changed, because we're following another train which probably gets into Reading at basically the same time, so we have to follow it. I bet it's a stopper as well. A single yellow. Well, I'm just going to crawl. I want to see it go green. Green or nothing. Come on, go green. Don't stay as a single yellow. Single yellows are nasty. Because yeah, it really depends what we're following. If it's a stopper, then we're just going to keep coming to a stop. Hopefully it's like a semi-fast. Fingers crossed. Go green. There's still a chance for you to go green. But no. Single yellow. So nice and slow it is. Right at the dying embers as well. Well, they're saying that maybe it will go away at Newbury. Possibly. I don't know, has Newbury got like a fast platform? Let's have a look. Where are we? We're there. Well, there's Kingbury. That's what we're following, a slow service. And Newbury does have a fast. So hopefully we'll be able to overtake it there. I'd assume that's what we'll do. Here we go. Single yellow again, I think. That's the light on the horizon. Looks like a single yellow though. Yeah. Oh, that's a funny camera in the sky. Single yellow. Come on, go green. Go green. As soon as I think it's in the... How far is it to Newbury? 4 miles still. There you go, so single yellow, aren't you? Yep. Well, I just have to wait then. 20 minutes or so until Reading, which is in 21 miles. So time-wise, that sort of checks out. But we'll just have to take it steady until Newbury, where hopefully we can then overtake the other train. Possibly. Single yellow again. So we're... I mean, that's what, probably a 166 or 165, so what they can go up to 90, don't they? Newbury is now 3 miles. So probably another single yellow after this and maybe a green. Possibly. Nice and careful. I'll just keep it at 50. Hopefully we get a nice view of the next signal fairly soon. 3 miles to Newbury, so that's still a bit of a way. Again, the signal blocks on here are fairly long. Not as long as what they were though. From Castle, what was it, Taunton to Castle Cary, the signal blocks were huge. Hardly any signals on that bit. And again, if you are watching this far in, thanks all for staying in. Once we get to Reading, Megasim will be taking over whenever that video will be out, and they'll be taking you up to, well, into London. As yeah, Reading's what, 34 miles out of London? About sort of 30 minutes or so. Nice and slow. I think it's a single yellow again. Yep, single yellow again. Green. Good. So that train's probably now on the loop at Newbury. Cool. There we go. I'm getting that up. Going across the canal. Nice. What a canal that is. Imagine that like a canal sim world. So that probably actually would be really relaxing. Like a game, a narrowboat simulator. Where it's just following, and probably fairly sort of straightforward to make as well, because you could probably just, I mean, do one canal 30 miles, that's like a whole day it's going to take from one end to the other. Yeah, imagine that. Narrowboat simulator or canal sim world. It'd be very niche, but it'll be very relaxing. For some. It would be tedious for others. I don't know who'd get behind that canal sim world or narrowboat simulator. Again, probably would get quite tedious. Okay, this is on the PC. Hopefully just press the power button. Come on. Who wants to go behind me on the chair? Or not. This is Newbury. There's a service which is blimming in our way. Let's save the game. And that goes. So we can speed up nicely again. Up to 110, although we have got the 100 coming up soon. At least that train's now out of the way. And this is a Newbury racecourse, which apparently is disused. That train looks like it's slowing down a bit for it. I maybe that was just one of the platforms. Oh yeah, that one's disused. Not the other one. Still 58.17. Gee, bang on. $100. Again, still quick on here. And it is now just 15 miles. From 137 to 15. But to be honest, it has gone fairly quick. I mean, it feels like it has definitely been over an hour, but not almost 2 hours. And after this, that's what, 5 hours of driving in one day from Penzance to Reading. So I'll probably go and make myself a nice cup of tea, and yeah, hand you over to Megasim, and probably go on TSW and play some South Eastern High Speed, do a night run on it. Probably. It's a good question. Would anyone want to see night videos? Because I always sort of try to tend to avoid them because it's night time. You won't really see anything. But does it actually interest anyone? Once every now and again, do a video at night. Another station here. Getting more built up now. This will be fairly slow into Reading as well, probably sort of 30 or so. Got 95 coming up. Just getting this final stretch done. And then back up to 100. That doesn't make much of a difference then. Right, 95. Yes, there we go. Spam it a bit more than what we need to. I'll put with a warning for the 95. Which is coming up, and then quite soon after that back up to 100, so just a 5 mile an hour difference. $11 miles. So probably within the next 7 miles it will get lots more built up. I think Reading is a fairly big place. Go. But if you have enjoyed it, feel free to leave a thumbs up and do subscribe if you do want to see more. And again, once we get to Reading, I'll hand the baton over to Megasim. I don't know if his video will be tomorrow, the same day. I don't know yet. Wait and see. Again, it will be linked. It will when it is ready. Cool. I get 100 again. Or near enough 100. Coming on the South Devon main line, we got up to 99.9. We didn't actually get up to 100. 99.9. There's another 166. Another station whizzing through. Cool. But to be honest, for a distance of 137 miles, there's not really a lot, is there, on this route? It's literally just, as it says on the tin, just an expressway. There's about 2 stations, well, not about what, 6 or 7 stations, but yeah, quite desolate. Lots and lots of foot crossings. The crossings. Seven miles. That is quite a nice sight. It's been about an hour since Castle Cary as well. So that's gone fairly quick. Surely it ain't going to take us 12 minutes to do 7 miles, unless there's another train in the way. Or unless it's just really, really slow. Which maybe it is. Let's save the game, just in case. Bit of lag round there, don't like that. Coming down at all? No, it's still 58.17. 5 miles, so that's sort of like not far. Could walk that in about an hour and a bit. Another station. Toot going through here. Whatever one that one is. A nice scenario though, nice sort of bit of chasing yellows along the way. Yeah, certainly be back on here as and when for another journey. Well, that's my 5 hours or so of Great Western up to Reading. So you might see me again on the journey, or I might just hand the baton over to the others. Yeah, it depends who wants to do what, really. As I know not many people have the Glasgow North West Suburban route, so you might see me on that bit. There's Case again. I'm almost at Reading, then you can get off the train. Yeah, alright, hello. Warning for the 60. Let's pop that down. And it is 3 miles. In 10 minutes. Dunno. Okay, it's just jumping around the PC. It's a bit scary. It's like right near the end. The other day I was doing Mittenwald Barn. Superb route. 1 hour long video. Literally just as I was about to say, like, that's it everybody, you know, we're done. Jumps on the PC, whacks the cover of the power button off, and somehow slides onto the power button. And turns the computer off. Which, as it's an MP4, it like corrupts basically if you don't click end, as it can't process. So that was rather annoying. So now I'm just aware that she probably could do that again. She'd be capable of doing that. So now I'm paying attention to the train, the speed limit, the signals, and the Ks. To make sure she doesn't get anywhere near that power button. Even the cover of the power button. A little bit laggy as we're coming into Reading. I'm just going to save it, as this probably actually would be one of the places where it would crash right at the end, because of all of the trains it's probably loading in. And I think it will be the old Reading station as well. So you'll get a nice comparison between the old and new. Because I think Reading got upgraded in, what, 2014? Sort of alongside the Great Western Main Line upgrade. So probably, yeah, the old Reading. There's a cross-country service. Could be going down to Bournemouth. Probably is actually. Probably is a Bournemouth service. So I think this is the line to Basingstoke. So joins up the southwest. Reading West. And a single yellow. Get the brakes on fairly sharp. Just in case there is a red light. Which will be a bit annoying right at the end. Possible though. And there was a red light. Boo. Okay, he's just going mad now. That's probably what we're waiting for. Possibly that coming out. On its way back down to the southwest. So there will be 58 past we get in there. Oh, wait. We're almost at Reading, then you can get off the train. In the meantime, don't press the power button. Ah, damn it, denied. Actually, I can let her out whilst we're waiting here, actually. No, I might do that. Alright, now we wait. Right, there we go. Right, bear with me, everybody. Let me let the cat out before she destroys the entire video. Bear with me. There you go, the cat has been let out and we still sat on a red. So, yeah, we're waiting for something in the way. Maybe that train there. Probably is that train there, actually. What's that one over there? Oh, 166. Come on, signaller. Or come a train. It's probably sat in our platform, isn't it? Whatever it is. Let's have a look on the cheeky look on the map. All that Paddington to Hereford. That'll be going out that way, won't it? Will it? All things a go at Reading. Where's that train got to? There it is. Yeah, that's most likely what we're waiting for. Quite a cheeky red though, that one. Because you've got the single yellow just at the previous signal, which wasn't that far back. And then, yeah, then this is just around the corner. It's 50 along here as well. There you go. Got a position 1 junction indicator. Which I suppose, yeah, brings us into platform 5. Bit of full acceleration. It wouldn't go wrong now. Lovely. Cool. But there you have it, everybody. That is Penzance to Reading. Hope they're not for us there. No, they're over that side. Cool. That's the old Reading station. It's different to what you'll see on Mega's video, which is the modern one. Cool. I think there probably will be a stop marker as well. Orange zone. Oh, there's different zones. Well, the 8+2, so that's what we're looking out for. If there is a stop marker, which maybe there's not. There's an 8 to 9, so we'll just go to that. Bit close to the red. That'll do. There we go. Well, before the PC dies or something, that is everybody for my segments for now on the Great Western on this long journey. That was Exeter up to Reading. Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for UK departure boards. Apart from that, I'll send you over to Megasim for his video, which will, I suppose, either be after this or tomorrow. Not sure yet. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.